now or in the future. I got a lot of stuff to share with you guys. It's gonna go down like downtown. Again, you guys, it's time to change your life. It's time to get locked in with your boy. Welcome back. CoinMarketCap here. You know what I like to use. Look at our daily price actions, look at any news, and I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Documents I'm gonna go over in some videos. I'm gonna keep it light, but I'm gonna keep it real. You already know, it's your boy. I love and appreciate every single one of you, man. This is gonna be great because it's just getting better. If you're in California and you're going through this motherfucking storm right now, you guys, be careful, drive slow out there because this storm is bad. We got a tornado warning out here. What the fuck, you know? Bro, I woke up today to the garage flooded. I woke up to all kinds of shit flooded. So, you know, lock in, you guys. Bitcoin sitting at 68,000 right now. XRP, $1.48. Ethereum almost about to hit the $2,000 mark. Fear and greed is still extreme fear. Everybody's scared. Nobody really knows what's going on. And your boy is here to tell you what's going on. Fucking lock in. Fasten your seatbelts. Crypto 2026 is going fucking parabolic. And I'm not here to blow smoke up your butt. But guess what? Time to get hyped and time to lock in. Get your household together. Make your money work for you. And don't be left behind. I love and appreciate every single one of you beautiful people in this fucking chat. You guys, check this out. Bitcoin faces worst Q1 in 8 years. Our back-to-back red months next. No one really knows what to expect. But you got to do this. Lock in and focus on the task at hand. It's on sale, the prices are low, and it's a great chance for you to get in. If you still haven't got any crypto on your portfolio, you need to get some. A lot of these big players are accumulating it by the millions and the billions. And when the said legislation comes through, it's gonna be too late. You're gonna be left behind. XRP is gonna be $100, and what are you gonna be able to do? You're not gonna be able to get in, fam. Remember, all this noise and smoke is just to distract you. Focus. Don't be scared. Stick to your guns. Don't be FOMO. Don't fear of missing out. Right now, you guys, it's a lot of manipulation. Like I've been saying, I keep telling you guys this because it's very important you get it through your head. It's not that, oh, the market's gonna go down to zero. There might be another pullback. I do have to say that. I believe there is going to be another pullback. We may be getting another opportunity to get XRP, at the $1, maybe 80 cents mark. I'm not a technical analysis, but just by the things I've been hearing and the things I've been researching, we're going to go down. As of February 16, 2026, this morning, this was posted 4 hours ago. As of February 26, Bitcoin is currently on track for its worst first quarter performance in 8 years. This has declined approximately 22.3% year to date, falling from a January opening of roughly 87,000 to around 68,000. The current decline is the sharpest first quarter drawdown since the 2008 bear market. Ended with a 10.2% loss. What's up, chat? Everybody, Mason, you guys, I appreciate you. Lock in. I'm coming out with some news. This is a live. You can see me right here. And then also the video is going to get uploaded later. You guys, the worst of the worst is already kind of in play. But don't worry about that, It's on sale. Get yourself a little bit of the cryptos, the assets that you like. I am, again, not no financial advisor, and this is not to blow smoke up your butt, but this is going to go crazy. They are getting prepared to sign this legislation into law coming before Memorial Day. Tomorrow, this week is going crazy. I actually got this post right here by Bitcoin Magazine, you guys. Banks are closed today for the holiday, but guess what's not? Crypto is 24/7. You can trade it, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want to do with that money right now. The banks, if you were to go to the banks, can I give you $100? Man, I would appreciate that, Drew. I don't really know how you could give it to me, but sooner than later, brother, I'm going to have something on my community here that you guys can show some love. I do appreciate you, bro. And your $100 is right here in the heart with me. Thank you, bro. But you guys, Bitcoin is always open, XRP is always open, and the exchanges we love to use are always open. Shout out to Uphold. You guys see it here with your boy. Uphold is the best, okay? Can you say happy birthday to my mom? Of course, happy birthday to Stephanie Castillo's mom. Shout out to you. Subscribe and like, you guys. You make your mom a millionaire. That $100, I know it was Drew trying to give me $100, but you can go and buy $100 worth of XRP, brother, and make yourself a millionaire. You too, Stephanie. Go buy some crypto for your mom. Give her a great present of XRP. Show some love, y'all. It's USA 4547. He's back. I appreciate you, fam. But Uphold is a great platform, you guys. Uphold educates you, shows you news, lets you buy crypto, and also the best thing is they have a vault. So you know, a lot of you know me. I talk about my cold wallet. It's not around here. I think my daughter kind of took it, so somewhere in the air. Cold wallets are great, you guys. All these new technology, digital assets. Think of it this: you're not just buying a coin, you're buying the technology. So when all this stuff takes off, you're gonna be owning a part of the technology, not just like the asset, right? You might want to say you had to get it best. Hey, likewise too. I'm wishing you guys a great rest of the year. Love, prosperity, and health. All right, that's what we're here for, you guys. It's not what you know, it's who you know. It's your boy Crypto Hobbs. Subscribe, like, you guys. I appreciate it. It goes a long way. Again, Crypto.com is another great platform, all right, you guys? Americans all-in-one trading platform. They are going crazy. Shout out to Crow, the Crow community, and anyone else that uses Crypto.com. They know they have great stuff for you. They offer credit cards, things that you can earn crypto back in exchange for buying anything you do. Groceries, pumping gas, you name it. You guys, it's going to be a great year for us. You just have to be ready. And remember, there's a lot of scams out there. Again, you guys, I have this video that's going to upload after the live. So don't worry if you can't really see the screen. It's about me and you interacting right now, and the great stuff gets posted up later either way. But you want to become a multimillionaire or be part of the 1%, stay focused and listen to your boy. This is no financial advice. Like I said, I'm not a technical analysis, but I do know and part of a great community. And I've been holding crypto for almost 5 years now, you guys. So I've been through the roller coaster, and I'm here to tell you to just relax, take a deep breath. Don't even trip, buy the dip. You already know we're going to the moon, baby. But it just gets better. The Kawabasi letter. Breaking U.S. national debt is to surge 2.4 trillion per year over the next 10 years, according to the new CBO estimates. As a result, U.S. debt will likely reach 64 trillion in 2036, doubling from 2023 levels. So we're fucked. We're in like a shitty situation right now. So what does the USA have to do? Adopt the new digital technology, help the US dollar get back on its feet, because it's drowning like everybody in California right now. This storm outside is crazy, you guys. Motherfucking leak is going through the garage. The roof is leaking. Everything's leaking. We got tornado warnings. What's going on? It's all noise. Lock in. Remember, how did we end up here? Because of the shit that goes on that we can't control. But how can we escape this inflation, this recession we're living? Is invest in crypto assets that you know are going to change your life. I honestly have this 13-minute video from the Crypto Basics of Jake Claver finally explains the reasoning behind XRP reaching to $100. We're going to digest this video together. We're going to go through it. We're going to listen, stay focused. It's your boy, lock in. I'm going to mute this mic over here because I don't want it to sound weird later. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
But as soon as I started studying the social phenomenon of the XRP movement, I noticed that it really attracted like a very consistent type of person. And so I was wondering, like, when did you find XRP, and have you noticed something similar?
Absolutely. Yeah, so I actually wasn't even in crypto until 2020.
Okay.
Right place, right time, had some cash, did well. And XRP was an allocation that I had. I'd originally invested in 13 different projects, and then I consolidated all of the money that I made in 2022 into XRP, because at that point I felt like, okay, like this is the for sure thing. You would say I'm risky, right? Like a lot of people would say I'm risky for being in the space.
And remember, you guys, no risk, no reward. We all know that. You always got to be locked in. It's like this, you know, when you gamble, sometimes you win. When you play the lottery, sometimes you win. Crypto assets, yeah, it's risky because there's no clear rules for what you can do with it and who's really in it, right? Big institutions aren't in it yet. But that's the thing. They're trying to get us all to sell our stuff because we've been the ones accumulating for the past 5 years, like I said. I've been in this thing since 2020 as well, like Jake Claver, maybe even a further back. But this doesn't stop us from what we're doing, and it doesn't scare us. Like I said, I've been here, and this roller coaster emotion that you're feeling is normal. Lock in.
It alludes a lot, which is definitely the scariest thing, because people are listening to you, right, all the time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So, and that's like the scariest thing, because to bring it back to your like price predictions that you were making before New Year's, I would send that back to Keith being like, this guy's crazy.
Well, I am. So my definition of crazy is you can see things other people can't, and sometimes
Okay.
that's not a good thing.
Because then everyone's hating and talking shit on us, right? And that's exactly what I'm telling you guys. A lot of people don't see what me and you see. If you're here now or in the future, lock in. Remember, I appreciate every single one of you. We're going to get through this crypto dip and prepare yourself, okay, family and friends? Prepare yourself because this is the opportunity of a lifetime. That one cycle that can change your life, it's here, presented right in front of you, truly by your boy. Lock in.
But you could have called Michael Burry crazy. The banks did. They lent him the money because they were like, yeah, we'll let you bet against the housing market. This is never going to collapse. You're crazy, my man.
Okay, so you're banking on the fact that zoomed out enough, you'll be vindicated with these predictions.
For sure.
So what's that timeline look like then? Like how big a runway do you get?
Well, I mean, that's up to people,
Okay.
right? I don't get to make that call. I will put my nuts on the line and make statements. My attorneys
Put his nuts
told
on
me
the
to
line.
refrain from doing so moving
I
forward.
figured that would be the case.
But like, I'm not going to back down. I have very strong belief in this.
Okay.
And I've had enough validation from the right people that lead me to believe that this is the outcome that will take place. But as far as the community goes, it's definitely a consistent type of person that it attracts. I've found that most people are faith-based that own XRP, which is unique and beautiful, by the way. Most people are well-to-do. They want to take care of their themselves and their family, but anything beyond, what they kind of dream for themselves, they want to give back and do really cool stuff with.
Hell yeah.
I was on Nathan Cashew Nate's.
And that's what we're here, right? We're not here. I don't get money from you guys. I'm just starting off. I'm just here to spread awareness. I'm just here to give you energy. I'm just here to show you that you can be the 1%. Because your boy is where you got to manifest stuff. You got to see through the bullshit. You got to be focused and hold the line. It doesn't matter right now. It matters about the future, right? All of these guys, they don't play just to like get rich quick. Everything they do is with an intent. They have a strategic reason, a strategy in play to make this shit the crypto capital of the world, right? The USA. We are the last ones right now in the race, pretty much. UAE, China, Russia, all these fools want crypto. So what the hell is the USA trying to do? Scatter, get as much as they can before they flip the switch, fam. And I want to show you guys, we're going to come back to this. We got all day, baby. I want to show you guys another interesting thing from Bitcoin Magazine. 3.8 billion. Pantera Capital CEO said, I think there will be global arms raised for Bitcoin within the next 2 to 3 years. Countries that are aligned with us, like the UAE, and are acquiring cryptocurrencies Bitcoin. This is an 18-second video. Let's listen up.
I think there will be a global arms race for Bitcoin within the next 2 or 3 years. Countries like the United States are establishing strategic Bitcoin reserves. Countries that are aligned with us, like the UAE, are acquiring cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin. I think there will be a global arms race for Bitcoin within the next 2 or 3 years. Countries like the United States are establishing strategic Bitcoin reserves. Countries that are aligned with us, like the UAE, are...
Sorry, you guys, I had to handle some business real quick on the live chat because we're not going to take anybody's BS. We are a true community here, and you guys, we love the haters, you know what I mean? Haters gonna hate, but at the end of the day, it's all good. We're not going to be dealing with any of this nonsense going on in chat. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I got more for you, baby. You let me know. But crypto, the US, they want it, baby. Bombshell now. WSJ report claims Trump-linked crypto investors didn't always fare so well. Trump-linked WLFA mints billions for the Trump family as UAE Cash and Binance deals turbocharge a token structure that leaves many investors underwater. Yes, it seems like we're getting fucking dipped and rug pulled, but it's not the case, you guys. Bitcoin, Ethereum, shout out to Barron's news report. XRP drop. This could have a big impact on crypto this week. We're already feeling it. We're going through the heat of it, and we're going to stay focused. EU seeks to ban all Russian crypto transactions. They're just trying to create FUD, fear, uncertainty, and disruption, right? They're trying to get you to shake and bake. Don't, Bubba, just lock in, hold the line, diamond hands, buy the dip, don't trip. This crypto sell-off points to increased institutional influence in 2026. So you heard it there. They're just muzzling it and manipulating it for that right time for them. Not for you or me, for them. So focus. Crypto markets have been bruised to start 2026 with Bitcoin recently dropping to levels not seen since the last crypto winter. Ether and top altcoins under pressure and bearish sentiment moving solidly to the front burner. But beneath the surface, volatility and price drops, powerful institutional currents are building that will drive the next stage of digital asset adoption this year. So this year, we're not just getting the rules of the road clear, we're getting the floodgates to open. The money's coming. If y'all think that gold dumping 1.2 trillion was just a coincidence, it's not, my boy. Where you think all that money is going to be going to soon? Silver, 896 billion got dumped after the spike. Where do you think that money is going to go to? All this shit that's going on. What do you think they're preparing for, you guys? Do you think they're preparing to invest again in gold and stocks and stuff? That's old news, baby. We need something new to get us to the top. And the United States knows that that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops to 65,000 as crypto sentiment remains fear. You guys, look at this right now. Price action is still in the fear and greed index at 12. Bitcoin is still at 68K. I was tuning in on some of the channels that I follow, and they are saying that there's a bigger dip coming, that one more drop down before the support level goes back up. We're going to be tuning in right now with Binance. Host founder was pardoned, now holds 80% of Trump's stablecoin. This little interesting thing going on that in the background people don't really know. A lot of these assets that got approved or stablecoins that got released, there's a lot of people that are holding them at high powers. And it's kind of getting a lot of heat right now because we don't know. Actually, we do know. But we don't know when they're going to start saying, okay, green light for this, green light for that. So that's how you got to diversify yourself too, right? I love Uphold because like I said, you don't just have to buy one cryptocurrency. You can buy baskets, all right? Here, they have the baskets for AI. They have baskets for pretty much anything you're into, all right? You can stake them, you can hold them, and you can sell them. Was that 9K? It seemed hard. See? Shout out to USA 4547. Bro knows. It's uncertainty, right? Everyone's scared. You're kind of like, it's that new kid on the block. So you're like, I'll give him a chance, right? I'll invest in it or something. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing is to kind of know what's coming in the future and to have that faith, you guys. Don't lose faith on what we've been talking about. All of this stuff that's going down right now is just a part of the matrix, like they say out there, you know. Shout out to all those crazy ass people out there doing crazy shit. It's part of the matrix, you guys. I honestly believe though, when we come clear to getting these legislation approved, which is coming soon, people out there are showing what's coming up, all right? What upcoming events may impact crypto? I'll do it here with you. Okay, look, let's do it. February 18, 2 days from now, FOMC, high tone could pressure prices, could lift Bitcoin towards 70,000. December PCE inflation report on February 20th. Core inflation data is the Fed's preferred gauge. A cooler print could spark a rally. So if inflation, right, things go down. And then we got March 18. Market sees a 90% chance rate hold. Guidance on future cut is key. April 3rd, U.S. regulatory clarity could boost institutional adoption if passed. So April 3rd, what a coincidence that we just ran into this useful information. I appreciate everyone in chat. My one listener right now, me and you, bro, we're going to be, or if you girl, you know, we're going to be multi-millionaires together. Hold the line, diamond hands, I appreciate you. If you're listening now or in the future, you know where to find your boy. This is Crypto Haas. We're on Crypto Chronicles and we live, baby. I'm fucking chilling right now, you guys. You don't even know how happy I am. I can't wait to get my tax return if I get anything back. But if I do, you know where that's going in, baby. Straight into the market. Just no fear. Just on the green, baby. All on the green, baby. Well, it's red right now. When you see red, we see green, right? When I see red, I see green. You get me? because the red is the one you want to buy. You don't want to buy when it's going up. You don't want to buy when it's at all times high. I know a lot of people buy XRP when it was $3.40. Am I sorry for that? Nah, man. You're in an asset that's going to change the way the global finance moves. You're into something that not even, bro, I'm going to start doing it. I got my Meta glasses coming in. I got my mics coming in. I'm going to just start going up to people and be like, hey, do you know about crypto? A lot of people don't know about crypto, you guys. No one even knows how to buy it. And that's what I want to do too. I want to bring people on here that don't even have exposure to it, are scared to buy, and get you in the game. Lock in, you know? Don't be left behind. Just because it's red right now and you don't have anything, this is your time. I am not blowing smoke up you, and this is not no like, I don't get no benefit from supporting XRP or Bitcoin or Ethereum. I support the whole crypto ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You stay focused and you dollar cost average in. Think about it this, you know, I'm sure a lot of you know Dave Ramsey out there. $100 from the age 25 saved or invested in the right stock that returns dividends and stuff will make you a millionaire by the age you're 60 or something, right? Think about it this way, and you invest, if you stick to a plan and you invest in one asset or two or three, but you keep dropping like 100 a month, 100 or 200 a month, or 20 a paycheck, you start building this rhythm, you start building this discipline of getting into this asset, and next thing you know, your price just keeps getting lower and lower and lower because you're buying at the red marks, right? You're not buying when it's green, you're buying when it's red. And when that spike comes, that's when you chill out. You let that shit ride, right? Because also, don't be like your boy Crypto House, like we were talking about earlier, right? When I had those millions in my account, I did think it was going to go higher, you guys. But that's the problem with emotion, right? Now I'm more mature, disciplined, and I know what's coming. Am I going to sell? No, because there's ways now to get that profit. Like you can pretty much, how can I say this? When the institutions and legislation approve it, you're going to be able to borrow against yourself. You're not going to have to sell all your crypto just to pull out 10, 20, 30,000. You can go to the institutions that are going to accept it, which is going to be the banks and other big players like Ripple, Ledger Live, and Crypto.com and Uphold. I see these turning into banks, right? They're going to be the ones letting us like, okay, you got your XRP on my platform. You're up 100 grand. How much would you like to borrow, Javier? Crypto House, how much you want? I'm be like, I need 50 bands right now. Thank you. They'll let it go. They'll give it to you because guess what? They want the technology to keep going on their platform. Like I said, you're not buying a stock, a share of something. You own part of that technology when you buy XRP, when you buy Bitcoin. That's why, what do you think? Everyone's talking about what's the flight to safety, what's against, you know, protecting you, protecting your privacy, Bitcoin, because the government can't control that. Like today, President's Day, banks are closed, not crypto. Markets moving, people are trading, and you can cash out and cash in. Again, I honestly think that we're going to be on the right side of the spectrum when this is all said and done. Seems like Clarity Act is coming soon to a neighborhood near you. So, honestly, excuse me, I feel like you guys, we have about, let's see, we're Feb 16. We probably have like another month or a couple weeks to accumulate as much as we can. Lock in, get in there, buy while you can, because when this is said and done, fuck, we might not be able to afford it anymore. But guess what? We're in, so we up. But if that's the case, you want to get as much as you can while you can. Don't get left behind. Hold the line. Let's get into this video again. I really want to share you guys some stuff about crypto SAR and Trump and all the stuff that's going on. We're no political side. There's no political movement. We just got to know where the money's going. Me and you, we are here to make money moves. We trying to get that multi-million-dollar accounts, and we going to do it. Again, there's no financial advice. Buy the dip, though. Don't trip. Diamond hands, baby. Let's go.
I know in the title of your piece, you do note that Binance's founder was pardoned by Trump. That was October 2025. President Trump pardoned CZ. I mean, when you note that in the title, how does that play a factor in here? Are there ethics concerns that the founder of this company, President Trump, pardoned him a couple of months ago? Now this company holds so much of the stablecoin that ultimately is helping the president and his family's bottom line?
Well, if you listen to the White House and to CZ's attorneys, there's no issue. The White House has said President Trump doesn't have any conflicts of interest. He'll never have any conflicts of interest. CZ's attorney said that the pardon was just to right a wrong, an injustice. So they're saying no. I think the rest of the world is, yeah, there's certainly some concerns here. You know, if you look on some crypto forums, you'll find actually crypto enthusiasts aren't thrilled about this because it gives the currency a bad name, or an even worse name. You know, for example, we have shortly after Binance listed USD1 last year, the SEC dropped a civil case against Binance. You know, was that because the new SEC thought it was not worth pursuing, or is it because, you know, they just started listing, you know, the world's most popular crypto exchange just started listing a product the president makes money off of? You know, that's concerning.
And the ethics concerns don't stop there. This is something that Congressman Ro Khanna is thinking about. He's the ranking member of the House Select Committee on the Strategic Competition between the United States and the Chinese Communist Party. He's launching an investigation, he said earlier this month, that involves World Liberty Financial. Talk to us about that.
So this gets back to that deal we talked about earlier with MGX. MGX that used the $2 billion worth of USD1 to invest in Binance is, I guess, run in part by a sheikh in the UAE who is also the country's national security advisor. And they have wanted these chips over there, and we haven't let them acquire the chips. And after Trump kind of got into business with these folks, all of a sudden U.S. policy changed, and those chips are available to go to UAE. What Congressman Khanna and others are worried about is those chips will then flow from UAE to China because other businesses associated with the WHO have in the past had connections with China and done business with them. Now, he said those businesses no longer do have any ties with China.
And just thinking from a business perspective of World Liberty Financial, is it risky for them that the vast majority of their stable coin is being held by one exchange?
Yeah, it certainly could be. I spoke with Molly White, who is a crypto researcher, about this, and she just said, you know, it is possible for them to exert a fair amount of leverage over, you know, World Liberty Financial because it has this much. You know, if something were to happen to Binance, and there's no sign that anything will, but if in other crypto exchanges, all of a sudden a significant amount of USD1 could just be locked up and unable to be accessed. So, you know, it did seem a little bit interesting there.
Like I said earlier, you and I have had plenty of conversations before about the Trump family and cryptocurrency. And when you're looking at this headline, Binance's founder was pardoned by Trump, now holds 87% of Trump's stablecoin. When you're looking at this particular piece, how does that fit in to the larger conversation, the larger puzzle, if you will?
This is the biggest piece. I think if you're looking at how Trump is profiting off the presidency this term, it is crypto. It is this $2 billion deal that has the money over, that has the $2 billion worth of USD in Binance that Trump's just able to earn interest off of. It is the rest of the crypto stuff because unlike, you know, it's big money. Unlike hotel stays, ballrooms, you know, first term I was interested in, is somebody booking rooms or ballrooms and not using them? I mean, those are things that are anywhere from hundreds to maybe a couple $100,000. This, we're talking billions. So this is huge. And there's no tangible product in exchange for it. You know, it's not like if I go to trumpstore.com and I want to throw some money Trump's way by buying, you know, a $500 piece of crystal that looks like Mar-a-Lago, all right, I get a product in return for this. But in this case, I could just give the money to you. I could just buy USD1 and let Trump make interest off my own money. Or you could invest in World Liberty Financial, those tokens where the Trump Connected LLC gets a cut of all the sales from them.
Well, Zach, certainly a lot to wrap our heads around. I thank you, as always, for our conversations. Thanks so much for coming on.
You guys, listen up here. They're all just talking craziness, right? About cryptos are, CZ and Trump pardoning him. You know, at the end of the day, everyone's making money off of something. Yeah, maybe the Trump family, they're fucking shit up. But guess what? Me and you, we ain't gonna let that affect us. We're gonna be here. We're gonna hold the line. We're gonna keep accumulating. We're going to come here every day, show you what's going on. Harvard cuts Bitcoin ETF stake to 260 million and adds 286.8 million Ethereum ETF position in Q4. A new financial system is being built, and tokenization is the foundation. U.S. housing affordability has reached its lowest level in history. Look at all this noise I'm just going through, just scrolling a little bit. And that's what you got to do. Lock in, focus on what's that task at hand, and keep getting it. Don't stop. You know, even though it feels like there's a foot on your neck and foot on your fucking face right now, you guys, the new thing that will come is going to be crypto. At the end of the day, the last thing that's going to stand is crypto. It's your boy Crypto Hobbs. If you're listening now or later, I appreciate you. Markets closed, Bitcoin open. Happy holidays from Michael Saylor. I want to show you guys, I want to look her up. Alienaire Tarot. She's like the GOAT of crypto, bros. You guys got to check this girl out. She's like, her page is Crypto America too. We're going to pull that up on the side. But look, this girl, we have the grand vision of upgrading the rails here in the U.S. and connecting the corridors from emerging markets to U.S. capital markets. This is a 55-second video, you know what I mean? New stuff always coming out, right? Crypto and banks remain deadlocked ahead of White House deadline. There's so many deadlines. They're all fucking scattering to get as much crypto as they can. The rules are made. I know that for a fact. They've had Brad up there. They've had all these crypto president CEOs up there. You don't think they fucking know what to do, you guys? They do. They're trying to scare you, bro. They're trying to scare me. They ain't gonna get my crypto because my crypto's locked away safe in a cold wallet that nobody can touch. And I got it set up to go down to my family till the day I die. You know, this ain't no weak shit. This is real shit. It's going down like downtown. And you heard it here with your boy Crypto Hobbs. You gotta focus. You gotta look at the screen. You gotta ignore the noise. And you gotta lock in and you gotta buy some tokens. Everything and anything that you get into is going to be worth it because there is going to be a new way of things coming. Shitload of money is going to come into this market, you guys, that I'm not even ready for. And that's why I got to just focus on my fucking mental self. I got to focus on myself. Take a deep breath. When you feel like the market's still going down, that's just indication for you to get in, okay? It's going to be okay. I promise you. It's your boy. Listen in, tune in.
Have over 530 million customers. We're growing at a clip of almost 30 million customers a quarter. Paulo likes to joke, our national CEO, that when they first started this business, they told him he was servicing a niche. And, that niche is going to end up, being like 1/8 of the planet here pretty soon. There are people that desperately need these products in order to just live their everyday lives and get access to food or water, electricity, whatever else it is that we all need. And that's one thing this company is really proud of, is that we don't forget about the people that are either unbanked or debanked. And we care about servicing those people regardless of what the volume or transaction size that they can actually afford.
I'm gonna pause that right there. That's some fucking great news. You see, crypto is not just only for us to get rich, We're gonna make it millions, baby. We're gonna be up there. But remember, this crypto gives opportunity to people who have been, debanked or sued or blacklisted. This gives you an opportunity to come back to the world. You don't need those motherfuckers to get your money rolling and growing. You can do your own thing. You can be your own person. I can literally right now grab my cold wallet and go anywhere in the world. And I can exchange my crypto for pound. I can exchange my crypto for yen. I can exchange my crypto for pesos. I can exchange my crypto for USA dollars. And guess what? It's just going to get even easier in the future, right? They're preparing for this to come to a fucking liquor store near you. There's Bitcoin ATMs everywhere I go now. And people ignore them. There's going to be I'm going to start copying ATMs and figuring out how I can make them into the crypto so they can buy, right? There's new fucking things coming, you guys. There's so much opportunity and money that is to be made. Don't fucking sleep. I love you guys. We're in 33 minutes on the live today. I got the video going in the back. You guys, I love and appreciate every single one of you sexy motherfuckers. Lock in. We're going to the moon. It's President's Day. I salute all you motherfucking sexy motherfuckers out there. And like I said, we're going to the moon, baby. Lock in. It's your boy. I'll see you guys soon. We're coming back live tonight. Shoo-wee!